today we are going to learn about a new topic of auto layout. Actually, in the last video we learned about the dynamic width and height based on the screen size or screen width, where the x and y origin is got fixed. But today the x and y got dynamic, the width and height got fixed. So let's start. So first go to Xcode, click on the open a project or file, click on these particular options, and on the desktop just select this one. Okay, so this is the last tutorial we have working on. So in today's tutorial I am going to create a new view controller. So for that, either you can right click on this particular view and just click on the new file, or else you can do like click on this particular plus icon and click on this new file options. Over here you need to select the Cocoa Touch class, double click on this, and I provide name as the second view controller, and which is the subclass of the UI view controller. And don't check the create xib because we are going to use the storyboard, and leave the language as Swift as it is. Click on the next, then leave as it is because it's going to be create on this particular folder. This is the group. What is group I will explain later. What is target also I will explain later on separate video. Just click on the create button. Okay, so our second view controller got created. Just remove all the unnecessary code from here. Now we are going back to the main view controller. Okay, so we came back to the main storyboard. Over here we need to add a new view controller. For that we need to click on this particular plus icon, and from here you need to type UI view controller. Okay. So just click and drag the view controller over here. Just leave it, and you can see a new view controller appear on the storyboard. Every view controller over here it's called as scene. So now this particular view controller don't have any class assigned to it. It's not referred as a second view controller, not yet. For that we need to click on this particular tab and assign the class for this one. So we are assigning second view controller over here. So now you can see the class name is being changed for this particular view controller, that is second view controller. So now we are going to take a view controller over here. So for that we are typing UI view and just drag a UI view over here. As you know already, just control drag to itself and click the shift button and just click on the both the width and height and just click outside. Now a width and height fixed constraint is being added for this particular view, which you can see over here. Right now I am just assigning it like the last tutorial. Just control drag to the safe area and assigning a center horizontal and center vertical in the safe area like this way. So you can see that a center X, center Y, width and a height all are provided. Now I am going to change the view color to identify it properly. So for that, just go to this particular tab and on the background just select any color. I prefer to choose the system teal color, and also I am going to change the name of this particular view to identify it properly. So teal view, I give it name. Now this particular teal view is actually vertically center aligned. That's mean vertical center position of this particular teal view is collide with the its parent center Y position. So now there is a two options, first item and second item. First item means the item in which the constraint rule is applying, and the second item refer to that particular item in respect of which the rules is being applied. Okay, so that's why since we are just assigning all the constraint in respect of safe area, so that's why the first item is the teal view because all the rules applied to this teal view, and second item as the safe area since all the constraint applied in respect of safe area. So now if you click on this particular constraint and over here click on this particular drop down, you can see there is an option like top, center Y, first baseline, last baseline and bottom. So what are those? So if we click on the top options, so that's mean the teal view top is center aligned with its super view. If we click the bottom, that's mean the teal view bottom is center aligned with its super view. Just give it to run so that we can give a proper view of how it's appearing on the screen. Okay, before giving to run we need to do another changes. Since you can see this particular arrow is assigned to this particular view controller, that's mean when the app get launched, this particular view controller will be displayed after the app launch. To change this particular launching screen, either we need to drag this particular arrow to this particular view controller, or you can do another thing. For that, you need to click on this particular view controller and there is a check mark like is initial view controller. If you check this, so that's means this arrow assigned to this view controller, and now the second view controller is the view controller which is being launched after the app get run. Okay, so now give it to run. So as you can see, our app get launched and it's displaying the tilt view on the iPhone 14 Pro. Just give it to run for the iPhone SE also. So just give it to run. Okay, in both the device you can see there is a no such difference because both the view have the equal, XY, width, height, everything is static, nothing is dynamic, which got changed in respect of the screen size. So to do that, you need to specify something like multiplier. To do so, you need to click on this particular constraint and you can give a space of like this 10. That's mean it's moved towards bottom wise. But why? Because center align means this is the currently origin, the iOS treated it like that way. This particular constraints origin treated as this particular line. So this is the 0 and your y-axis got increased like from top to bottom. So that's mean if we provide a static 10, it's go downwards. So to provide a space of static 10 between the center of the super view and the tilt view, we need to provide a minus 10. So that way we can provide a static 10 space on the tilt view. But that's also static, that's not going to be changed in respect of the screen size. To do so, we need to giving constant as a 0 and the multiplier as 0.7, something less than 1. You can see, right? Now if we are going to run this application on two separate device one by one, you can see it's getting varied on the every separate screen. You can see, right? Both screen displaying the same width height view but having a different y-axis, and it's happening because the center position of the both screen is different. Since we are implemented using this multiplier, so it's displaying on a two different position. We can implement the same thing for the x-axis also. For that we need to click on this particular constraint and over there say we set as a leading for the tilt view. Change this particular width to 100. Okay, now you can give a static space of this 10 over here. That's give right now proper expected output because the x-axis got increased from left to right. So when I give a static 10, that's mean it increased its value from left to right, so it's a proper. If we assign 0, that's mean it's properly center aligned. If I give a minus 10, that's mean a little bit of minus 10 point, it's shifted toward the left side. So to give it a multiplier, first we need to set the constant, and then since we are going to increase, so that's mean the multiplier need to be a greater than 1, something 1.3 like this. So you can see that this way this view is being shifted to the right side. Now if I give it to run, you can see it's displaying like this way on the iPhone 14 Pro. Now I change the simulator to iPhone SE and give it to run once again. Yeah, now you can see the two view displaying on a two different position. If you see closely on the trailing edge, it's having two different facing at the two different device. So that's how we can create a dynamic positioning of a view based on the screen size using the multiplier. That's all guys for today's. We will coming back on a new topic of auto layout in next video. If you guys like my video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.